Theater is really about more than just entertaining people.
Okay.
It's about changing lives. It's about moving people to action.
This is a play where you will come and it will really make you think.
The story is based off of a guy named Matthew Shepard who was murdered because he was gay.
This is almost like a documentary, like a docudrama, because we're using people's real words, and we're portraying living people as characters.
You're getting the thoughts and the actual words of so many different people of this community.
Laramie Project 10 years later is how has anything changed? Have people's attitudes changed? What's the difference?
This play forces you to look inside yourself and see, like, for one, do you believe that he was killed because of this reason or not?
The fact that they're changing the story, people are changing the story, and that to see like how their mindset may or may not have changed in 10 years.
Okay, what's the truth here? What really happened?
The idea of time and the idea of change and progress in history became something that was not just a play, not just entertainment, but something that was probing into the very comfort zone of our own communities.
Some people with the denial that nothing ever happened or it's okay, or with the time, it's time to move on. Let's just keep on going forward.
You can't hide a terrible crime just because it makes you feel sad or makes you uncomfortable or you're sick of talking about it. Like, it happened.
The Laramie Project and the Laramie Project 10 years later really focuses on how this affects all of us. How the story of Matthew Shepard is relevant to us. That there is hate in the world and we have to do something about it to change people's minds.
It reaffirms to me the need to educate the students of this generation about what's going on or what happened and how that crime was propelled to the national stage.
This is a drama. This is life, and it's very real.
Such a great look at human nature. You know, it's very accurate to what they're saying and how they feel. And I think that's what drew me in, was the fact that it wasn't just written down, it wasn't created, it already was.
This is a real family, this is a real person, this is something that happened that shouldn't have happened.
With me, what resonated was that people don't understand, and like they don't know the story behind it, and like they don't know what that's like for somebody who has been attacked, because like I've been attacked before without even knowing I was gay at the time, and I was attacked for just being myself.
Gay or not, people are people and you should just accept them.
I thought about, you know, like the civil rights movement and everything like that, and how, you know, they struggled to be considered equals, and that's the same thing that the gay and lesbian community is doing too.
50 years ago, it was illegal for marriage to exist between people of different races.
The play really focuses on what it is about us as a society. That we have to take a hard look at ourselves.
When I hear people make gay slurs or anything, it's so easy to just kind of sit back and like shrug it off, like, oh, I'm not gonna get into the confrontation of it.
They're people, they're my friends, they are people I care about deeply.
I realized that there are certain things that I need to be teaching my daughter, because I encourage her to be who she is. I just don't want her to grow up in a society where she thinks it's okay to judge someone because they choose to live their life in a certain way. I want her to be a better person.
It is important for every community, whatever language, whatever culture, whatever religion, to understand what tolerance and coexistence even means. And not only that, but the importance of not repeating history.
It keeps going. It's years later. This happened in '98, and it keeps going, and more people are learning about it for the first time.
To achieve that sense of empathy, you should see it if you want to understand and be more aware of what's happening in our world today.
People need to stop walking in the dark, and people need to stop looking down at their shoes or what they're wearing and actually look at where we're walking.
If you are willing to go into it with an open mind, you can be stretched as a person, and who doesn't want that, you know?
It provokes thought and will educate, and hopefully people will leave the theater feeling a little better for having had the experience.
We have to keep working towards equality of the heart.